Y'all, I am so mad, y'all, because I've been literally sitting here talking to myself. I am so mad. I've been literally sitting here talking to myself, highlighting y'all comments. So let me just start over. I am going to be on camera today, family. Y'all know I don't do no videos without being on camera. I am so mad right now because I just totally did a whole intro and y'all wasn't in here, but maybe that was for a reason. As you come in, hit the like button. Once again, I am coming on the camera. Okay. But the green screen fell right before I went live, and I'm not playing that. So that's why I'm gonna just go live like this right now, and in about 5 or 10 minutes, I'll be on the camera. But while we are doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and play something that I wanted y'all to see today because of time. We want to go ahead and get it started because we got another live coming up right behind this one. Dang, I'm so mad, y'all, because I was literally live talking to y'all and y'all didn't hear me because I wasn't actually live. But I just want to give a quick shout out again to my members: Chinese Miller, Linda Beverly, Texas, Hold'em, Dion, Miss Money Bag, Woo, my girl. I just said this, but I text you, sis. If I text the wrong number, I need you to let me know because I reached out to you, but I don't know if I got the right number or not because I didn't get no text back. Queen Tay, Brown Eyes, V Exact. Thank you guys for becoming members and believing in me. I just want to say also, I really, really, really appreciate Sahara, Soraya, Shamise, Queen Tay, and Miss T. If y'all look on the bottom, y'all will see those names scrolling right now: Sahara, Queen Tay, Miss T, Soraya, Shamise. Thank you guys so much for donating, man. I have not been going live. I ain't been live since last week. So y'all already know. Y'all will help me, on my day-to-day as I continue to pursue doing YouTube. And y'all know if I don't get live, then I don't get nothing at all. So it's been it's been rough. So I really appreciate y'all. And we're gonna talk about the YouTube premium and the StreamYard because I might have to sacrifice one of them this month. I don't know which one. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go lower on the StreamYard or what, but we're gonna talk about that in the next live when we got time. We really got to get through this one, but y'all know that it is the beginning of the month, so it's time to pay for the subscriptions and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I got, and I'm gonna tell y'all which one I think I should sacrifice so that we can just continue on because both of them be due at the same time. YouTube not asking for it yet, but it'll probably be tomorrow or the day after. Anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about today. Or, we're going to talk about it today, but not on this live. Listen, I just said all of this, y'all, so please be patient with me because I just did a whole intro about this. Hit the like button as y'all come in. We're going to be lit today, man. We got a lit show for today. Now, if y'all look, rest in peace to DEQUANTES, DEVONTAY, LAMAR. That is Rich Homie Quan's name. Rest in peace to that man. We're going to talk about it today, y'all. Y'all know that I got a lot to say. We're going to listen to the 911 call, but the green screen fell right before the live came on. That's why I'm not on camera yet. But I'm about to be on camera. So y'all give me a second. Hey, Gia, do me a favor. As people coming in, can you let them know that I am coming on camera? Put that in the comments for me. That I'm coming on camera as soon as I fix the green screen. So we're going to watch this right quick. And before this is over with, I should be back on camera. Let me take this picture down. All right, let's go.
No, I never had beef with Rich Homie.
And isn't it true that you told police that Thug had an issue with Rich Homie Quan because he brought some IF gang members to his condo?
No, Threat had issues with Rich Homie Quan.
I didn't ask about Threat. I asked about what you told police regarding Thug having an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing individuals from IF gang to his apartment.
Thug was protecting Rich Homie Quan.
Boom.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, like I keep telling you, y'all don't have y'all facts together.
So I'm asking you a specific question. Did you tell police that Thug had an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of IF gang to his condo?
You didn't like that answer, but that was the truth.
Again, when I'm talking to the investigators, I'm going to tell them anything to get them out of me. But as I sit right here, I'm telling you the God and the truth that Thug, I had an issue with Rich Homie and about my partner, whatever he went on with, they don't have nothing to do with YSL. Y'all trying to make it seem like this has some just because they don't have nothing to do what I do and what Threat do, they don't have nothing to do with YSL.
I still think I heard answer. Did you tell police that Thug had an issue with
I think
Rich
I just answered
Homie
you.
Quan? I don't think you did. Oh, if you did, I did not hear you. So
I'm sorry. I said that Thug was trying to protect Rich Homie. He was calling us saying that, man, hey man, leave Rich Homie alone. Like, he don't tell me what to do.
So that still didn't answer the question.
Wow.
Yes,
he was
no,
trying to protect Rich Homie.
Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment?
So did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking
now,
you
this is
for what you told the police.
They didn't know at this time what was going to happen.
I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Nobody knew that this was going to happen. That's why it's so messed up.
Do you recall talking about the shooting at the studio with Rich Homie Quan's car last week with Mr. Sharp?
Today,
I don't know nothing about that.
And you asked him if he had proof. He asked you if it was you who did it, and you asked him if he had proof.
Right.
Y'all, we about to get into it today. We're going to have a lit live. Y'all hear me? Put the ones in the
Why was that your response?
in the chat. Hit the like button, y'all. Y'all came in. Y'all done caught a good one today. I'm telling you, I'm on fire today. We going in, baby.
Was that shooting done on behalf of YSL?
We've been after
What
this.
shooting?
Oh, we got 2 videos going today. Studio. We going
you
in,
asked him if he had proof of.
All right.
That was my first time hearing something about some shootings. I don't recall. I don't know. You talking about the shooting at the studio?
All right. Now, Mr. Sharp, on cross-examination, I believe he said to you that you had time between January 11, 2015 and June 10th, 2015 to make up the lies that you told on your friends. Do you remember him asking you some questions around that?
Can you ask me that again?
Sure. Last week, Mr. Sharp asked you whether or not you had between January of 2015.
Okay, great. Can you sustain, but with regard to being able to hear you, do you have I think the mics might be working now, so pick it up and.
I'm going to.
Yes, it works. Yes.
I'm going to eject.
Sustain.
That's a mischaracterization of the testimony.
Do you recall testifying? Rosa, maybe I had the question wrong. About what happened between January of 2015 and June
gonna be
of
one
2015.
of them. We going in.
Can you ask it again?
Rest in peace to Rich Homie. We getting ready to hear the 911 call when I get on the camera.
Yeah, that'd be nice if you would just get to what you want to ask instead of whether he recalls what he said last week or not. I mean, just skip that part.
Thank you, Your
Get
Honor.
to the question you want to ask.
Thank you. On January 11th, you did not tell the detectives what you knew because you were trying to protect your friends, correct?
No, I told you I was raised to lie to the police. So if you look at my history, police asked my name in the past. I told them somebody else's name. I just do that for no reason. I'm walking down the street, police, what's your name? I say, I give my little cousin's name. Driving without license.
Let me tell y'all something. Don't judge me. When I got pulled over by the police, when I was young and dumb, I gave him the wrong name. That's what they tell you to do, to be honest with you. And when I say they, I'm not talking about your parents. I'm not talking about nobody that got sense. I'm talking about kids that you go to school with, kids that you're in the streets with. You know what I'm saying? I was dating a guy that was from the hood. And when he got pulled over, I seen him use his homeboy name, and it worked. So when I got pulled over, I thought I could use another name, but guess what? I should have gave him my name, actually. The only reason why I was trying to do it is because I didn't have no license at the time. But see, if I would have gave them my name, I would have not gone to jail. But I gave them the wrong name. So instead of going to jail for driving with no license, I went to jail for a false name. That's not good. Because anytime I got pulled over after that, the police they was like, are you lying this time or are you telling the truth? I had to prove to them that, like, I ain't doing that no more. I'm older now. I'm not 17 no more. I was 17 when I did that. That was so dumb. But it's not uncommon. It happens. He gives people the wrong name. That's what he do for a living. And they got all these people in court on this man's word. But the important part, because we're not going to watch this whole 17 minutes, I'm going to run it back one more time, because the important part of this, because this video is about Rich Homie Quan. Rest in peace to Rich Homie. We getting ready to listen to the 911 call in just 1 second. I'm trying to fix this green screen. But what the point is of this part is because I want y'all to hear what he says about our boy DEQUANTES, DEVONTAY LAMAR. Rest in peace. We're going to have a real conversation about this today, y'all. We're going to have a conversation about ego, about addiction. I also want to go ahead and put this on the screen too. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to wait till I'm on the screen. Give me 1 second.
Did you have a beef with Rich Homie Quan?
No, I never had beef with Rich Homie.
And isn't it true that you told police that Thug had an issue with Rich Homie Quan because he brought some IF gang members to his condo?
No, Threat had issues with Rich Homie Quan.
I didn't ask about Threat. I asked about what you told police regarding Thug having an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing individuals from IF gang to his apartment.
Thug was protecting Rich Homie Quan. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, like I keep telling y'all, don't have y'all fast together.
So I'm asking you a specific question.
Thug was protecting Rich Homie Quan.
That Thug had an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of
he got an issue
to his condo.
When he protecting them.
Again, when I'm talking to the investigators, I'm gonna tell them anything to get them off of me. But as I sit right here, I'm telling you the God and the truth that Thug, I had an issue with Rich Homie through Threat. And about my partner, whatever he went on with, they don't have nothing to do with YSL. Y'all trying to make it seem like this has some just because they don't have nothing to do what I do and what Threat do, they don't have nothing to do with YSL.
I still think I heard it. Did you tell police that Thug had an issue?
No, that's just obnoxious. She being obnoxious. She's a lawyer.
I did not hear you. So
like this.
Yeah, I said it. Thug was trying to protect Rich Homie. He was calling us saying that, man, hey man, leave Rich Homie alone. Like, he don't tell me what to do.
So that still didn't answer the question. Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of IF gang to his apartment?
Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
Look at Jeff.
And I'm answering you. I told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay.
Please show Jeff laughing. Like what?
Do you recall talking about the shooting?
And that's why he became cool with Woody, because Woody is so funny. He's a cool dude to be around, but he just got a problem.
I don't know nothing about that.
He got a problem. The same one that Ted Bundy got, and the BTK guy. He got one of them little problems, but he a good dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was around.
Why was that your response to his question?
I ain't answering.
Remember what I showed y'all on Shutters? That's Woody, y'all.
Was that shooting done on behalf of YSL?
What shooting?
At the studio. The one you asked him if he had proof of.
Yeah, because that was my first time hearing something about some shootings. I don't recall. I don't know. You talking about shooting at the studio?
All right. Now, Mr. Sharp, on cross-examination, I believe he said to you that you had time between January 11, 2015 and June 10th, 2015 to make up the lies that you told on your friends. Do you remember him asking you some questions around that?
This is what I told y'all yesterday. They trying to bring Woody in now.
Asked you whether or not you had between January of 2015
because they didn't put him on the indictment.
Okay, can you sustain? But with regard to being able to hear you, do you have I think the mics might be working now, so pick it up and.
I'm going to.
Yes, it works. Yes.
I'm going to eject.
Sustain.
That's a mischaracterization of the testimony.
Do you recall testifying? Gerson, maybe I had the question wrong about what happened between January of 2015 and June of 2015.
Can you ask it again?
Sure. Let me just ask you this.
Here I come.
Yeah, that'd be
Here I
nice if
come.
you would just get to what you want to ask instead of whether he recalls what he said last week or not. I mean, just skip that part.
Thank you,
Just
Your
get to
Honor.
the question you want to ask.
Thank you. On January 11th, you did not tell the detectives what you knew because you were trying to protect your friends, correct?
No, I told you I was
All right,
raised
now.
to lie to the police.
It
So
should be.
if you
Hey,
look at my history,
now.
like police asked my name in the past. I told them somebody else's name. Nah, I just do that for no reason. I'm walking down the street, police, what's your name? I say, I give my little cousin's name. Driving without license, what's your name? I give him somebody
Don't
else's
do
name.
that,
So
guys. Don't try that at home.
this is how we raised up.
And in this interviews, all these interviews, you gave them your real name, correct?
Cause they know who I am.
All right.
Right.
And in all these interviews, you gave them your real phone number, correct?
Because you gotta understand, like when you lying, you ain't lying to get caught.
Exactly.
But you said you just said you were raised to lie to the police. So, but you
Right.
didn't do that in these interviews.
I did it
correct?
to the ones who didn't know the information. That, like for instance, with Gaten. Gaten knew my name and stuff. She knew my number. Why would I lie in?
But you didn't do that with Thorpe, correct?
Yeah, because what I had to do that for.
And you didn't do that.
I had
with-
to
I'm sorry.
go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Yeah, because it didn't take a rocket science. So they talking about a murder. This is serious. This is serious. So you gotta come correct.
They don't want to believe him.
You
but
didn't
he's
lie to
telling the
Detective
truth.
Curry about your name and who you
I don't
This
know who
video
that
is
is.
about
The
Rich
one who
Homie
interviewed
Quan.
you
We gotta
after
listen to the
they shot
911
at you,
call.
Deshaun and the baby. correct?
I'm a victim.
All right. And in that June interview, when multiple detectives came and talked to you, you didn't lie to them about who you are, correct?
About who I was.
Who you was.
They knew who I
Please
was.
let this green screen stay up now.
It get to the point the police don't even
I
ask me
should've
my
never
name no
took
more.
it
They just
down the
walk up
first
on me.
time.
Yeah, they already know everything about me.
In January 2015, you hoped or you thought that your friends were going to protect you out in the street, correct?
I've been protecting myself since I've been protecting myself.
By the time June came, Shannon wasn't talking to you anymore, correct?
That's a lie.
Okay. If Gang wasn't shooting at you, correct? If Gang was shooting at you, correct?
You know who was shooting at me?
People from If Gang were shooting at you, correct?
I can't say for a fact.
In June, you thought that Thug was trying to kill you, correct? In June of 2015.
I was gonna use that for a platform to start problems with. So I use people to, you know what I mean? I don't, to be honest with you. Yeah, I let people get in my head.
And by June of 2015, you thought that you were out here all by yourself, correct?
I still feel like I'm out here by myself. I'm just trying to just keep myself free.
And that is why you told the police what you knew or what Little D told you about Nuts murder, correct?
Lil D never told me anything. And again, if you ask me now, we can speak now. But if you want to keep going in the past, I'm gonna keep telling you the same thing. Like, I didn't tell the police anything.
Now, you've known that you've had to testify in this trial since, or that you were going to be asked to testify since about November 2022, correct?
The way y'all played it, man, y'all kind of kept me in a blind. But I in my heart, I felt like y'all probably was gonna call me, but people would tell me that, oh, well, not people, but I was hearing that y'all won't call me because y'all knew I was lying. So until that day you can't see me in Pittsburgh, that's when I like, oh damn, when that day you can't see me in Pittsburgh, I was like, dang, they for real.
And
Yes,
ever
that
since
was
you
for real,
either
bro.
heard about it in
was for
2022
real.
or I actually came to see you, you have
That
not
was
wanted
for
to
real.
testify in this case, correct?
Said it, yeah, because I lied. I knew I
It
lied.
don't make
You
no
can't put
sense.
me up here to lie. Why you think
Lord,
I'm so scared because I don't know. I can't remember
Hey,
my
y'all.
lies. So it's just like
it's
you
too
don't know
much.
which one to lie and which one to truth. So you can just easily be like, well,
Too
you lied, we'll lock
much.
you up. I ain't trying to go back to jail.
Look at that.
And for the last
Too
2
much.
years, you've been trying to
Way
figure
too
out
much.
how you going to get around having to
All right,
face
so we're gonna do
these-
this. For those who just
Your
coming
rise
in,
up.
hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Now, y'all, I'm gonna have to speak. Look at my people. Look at my people. Let me acknowledge the queens and kings in the chat. Okay, Nike, the Noti Queen of the Day, Texas Hold'em. It's good to see you, baby. I'm glad you're here. Gia, thank you for being here, sis. Thank you. And yes, I'm so glad it's Friday. Even though y'all, it does not feel like Friday to me, and I know y'all know why. You know what I'm saying? Because the week started late for us. It's been a crazy week, but we made it. We here, and we here and we better. Yes. Thank you for telling them that. Yes, please hit the like button on your way in, my girl. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I be needing y'all with me. You feel me? I be needing y'all with me. Now, let's go. Ignore the negativity. Shout out to the moderators. Moderators, check in because y'all already know. Y'all already know. Let's go. Now, in the beginning of this video, this is what I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all this in the beginning of the video. Hold on, let me just do this. Wow. I'm not playing no games no more. Y'all will not get me off focus. Now, what I am doing now is I played this video, right? Because I wanted y'all to hear that Young Thug was protecting Rich Homie Quan. Okay? People got it messed up and they want to try to say he was against him, and he wasn't. Now we're gonna watch some interviews. Unfortunately, because the green screen fell, I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to get with the interviews. But since we are gonna be talking about Rich Homie, okay, and we're gonna be talking about Jeff, okay. The next video is gonna be about Jeff too, so I might be able to overlap it over into the next video. But y'all don't let me be late for the next video. I gotta look. I think it started 4:15, 4:20, 4:30, something like 4:20. That's when it started. So don't let me be late for the next video, please. We can continue in the next one if we have to. But this is the 911 call from Rich Homie. We're not playing no games. It's zero tolerance in here. If you are a moderator, it is zero tolerance. You don't have to ban for you don't have to do that right off. You can give them a chance by, timing them out. But when you time them out, make sure you do that thing I told you to do where you screenshot the information. Yeah, public subscribe, all that. Make sure you do that. My head moderators, y'all got the same control as me now. So if you are a moderator and you in the building, let me know you in the building. Let me know you in the building, baby. Let me know. All right. Let's go. This is the 911 call.
911 operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police.
Hey, babe. I'm glad. Okay.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning.
Now, I'm not going to go in because I know that this is probably a hard thing to take, you know what I'm saying, for her taking a loss. So I'm not going to go in right now, but I am going to say some things because, like I said, this type of situation is not special. Okay? You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anybody's names or say if it's you or somebody in your family or not. But if you are ever in a situation where a person is asleep and they usually don't sleep that long, or you just can't seem to wake them up, it's certain things that you need to do because you can save their life if you do these things. Unfortunately, this young lady probably didn't know anything about, probably what he took or how much he took. You know what I'm saying? It's something that they're putting in the things that he took. I'm trying to be YouTube correct, okay? YouTube politically correct. So it was something in there that we're having a crisis with right now because people are putting it in the things that people buy, right? And they're making people think that it's the right thing, but it's got something else in it. You know that word, that F word, yeah, it's got some F's in it. Okay, and this is how these things can happen, or they can actually just, their body could literally not handle as much as they're putting in their body. You know what I'm saying? And they can OD. But in a situation like this, I want y'all to hear this 911 call because I want y'all to know that there's a way you can save a life if you are ever in this situation. The crisis is so bad that they sell the thing that she needed to save his life. They sell it everywhere now, in every CVS, Walgreens, everything. They sell testing strips for the thing that he was doing. If he would have had a testing strip, he would have known that, hey, this ain't right before he took it. That could have saved his life. If he would have took it and not had a testing strip, if she would have had Narcan, she could have saved his life. So are we going to listen to this 911 call with empathy? This is a serious situation, so I'm zero tolerance with the trolls, because there's already enough people in this world that's too ashamed and too afraid to talk about battles and things that they're dealing with. You got to be real with yourself first. Ain't that what I always say? You got to be the realest you know. So you ain't got to tell us, but don't lie to yourself. If this situation ever happened to you or around you or anybody you know, then you feel me. If you ever seen anybody that scared the crap out of you because they wasn't responding, then you feel me and you understand how serious this is. And it's not a time for trolling. My first video on YouTube was beating opioid addiction. I talked to y'all about my journey. That was my first video on here. What does that mean? That means that's the purpose. That's the purpose. I want to tell y'all about my journey because I want to help people. So this isn't the video for you to do that because I'm zero tolerance with it. I'm not going to play. You're going to be out of here. Not today. Somebody has lost their life. We're not doing that.
Morning, put a blanket over him, and now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up, and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything, and I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
Lord, when somebody foaming at the mouth, you turn them on their side, okay? Turn them on their side and call 911. Foaming at the mouth is never a good sign. Man, foaming at the mouth is never a good sign. And the feeling that I am feeling right now is because I've been through that, where I seen somebody unresponsive. And it is not an okay feeling, especially if it's somebody that you love, if it's your friend, anything. And I saw one of my old friends from when I was younger. I loved this friend back when I was younger, but they changed. They're not the same person anymore. But I almost lost my mind. But that's not the point. That's not the reason we're here. I just want to tell y'all what to do in a situation like that, because you can't save somebody's life. Because the friend that I'm talking about, their life is still in existence right now, and they're thriving. They're doing amazing in their life. They changed their life. That incident, that incident was the last incident. And it will be the last incident. It never will happen again in Jesus' name. But when I listened to this 911 call earlier, it touched my soul, because I wish that she had somebody around her to tell her what to do, to warn her about these situations. See, when you go get your tooth pulled, or when you have an issue happen to you and the doctor gives you pain medicine, it don't come with what you should do. If you OD or something like that, they need to be drilling that right now in people's minds of what they should be doing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nike. I appreciate you for sending your monthly. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Nike. I'm going to add you to the list. But yeah, y'all, they should really be drilling hard into people what they need to do. if this should happen to anybody. There is a law now where you can literally not get in trouble if you save somebody's life from an overdose. They're not allowed to search the house. They're not allowed to search the person. Whatever they got on them or around them, they cannot go to jail or be in trouble for it. And the reason why is because too many people lose their life because when they OD, if they in a house and they have some illegal things in it, people be scared to call 911. They think too hard about it. And that person got minutes. They got minutes, man. So I already knew when she said on that call, because I'm going to rewind it, when she said that he slept on the couch, he didn't get in the bed. See, no. That was the time where she should have been calling, when he wasn't getting up off the couch. That would have been closer to being able to spare his life. But when she said that she got up and he never went to bed, she got up to take her baby to school and she put a blanket over him. She probably put a blanket over him because he was cold to the touch. He probably was cold to the touch. And so she put a blanket on him. She didn't know. I guarantee y'all, when she called 911, he probably was stiff. Listen to this. Listen to this again with your heart, please. Can we please get into our hearts? Can we please not troll in this moment? Can we wait? And look, in this very video, look at the bottom of the screen, because I can't play the music. Matter of fact, I ain't going to play the music. I'm going to let it do this. Now, whoever posted this video, watch the intro of this video. Look at the intro. I'm going to stop it when we get there. Money at. Do y'all know what that is? That's lean. That is how prominent it is. That is how bad it is. That is how widespread it is. This man just posted a video, which he ain't wrong for this. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to the man that posted this video. I'm just pointing something out because it's an epidemic. Okay? I'm just pointing something out because it's an epidemic. I'm not down to nobody. Y'all know my first video on my channel ever was what? Beating opioid addiction. So this ain't no judging girl right here. I'm just making a point. This video itself is a 911 call of Rich Homie Quan ODing and my boy, Light Lean, that made this video. And he might not see that this might be a wake-up call. I don't know who this is meant for. But that's how widespread it is. And we think it's okay. We think we're going to be all right. But some people, they are all right. That's the thing about it, too, is that some people, they are all right. Some people don't get addicted to it to the point where they just absolutely can't stop and they continue until, they get to a point like this. Some people are all right, but a lot more people are not okay. So I just want to point out that's how bad and widespread it is. Bruh got lean in his intro video, and he posted a video of somebody who's ODing. I just wanted to point that out. There's nothing wrong with this brother. I don't have no problem with this brother. I am just making a point. That is the epidemic, y'all. That is the epidemic.
To 911, operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son.
Don't ever do that. He never came to bed last night. I already knew when she said that, y'all. My heart was broken when she said he never came to bed last night, because I already knew what that meant. That's too long. Hours and hours, that's too long. You got minutes when this happens. When this happens, you got minutes. And it's okay to be that person that get on their nerves, that's always checking on them, because you never know. So if you love somebody that's going through that, if you love somebody that it's so many people in this world that do it. So you know somebody, whether you know it or not. And if you love somebody that's going through this and you feel like, you ain't got to say it, you ain't got to put it in the comments, but if you feel like that they're going too far, you afraid, or if it's you, yourself, be real with yourself first, okay? If you know that you not trying to quit right now, and you know you don't want to quit right now, you're not in that place where you like, I want to stop. If you're not there yet, then you need to be putting things in place so that your life can be preserved if should anything go wrong. If you are still popping perks, then there is no reason why you should not have fentanyl testing strips. They sell them at CVS, Walgreens, everywhere you can buy Tylenol and all that, they got them there. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. You don't need no ID for it. That's how bad the epidemic is. If anybody denied you those testing strips, they will be fired. If they ask you for ID, go get the pharmacist in the back, because they're gonna get in trouble. Also, the Narcan. Those are the two things you should have if you know you popping perks and you don't want to quit. You need Narcan and fentanyl testing strips. Get them at any Walgreens, CVS, any store. That's what you need to be getting, because you don't know what you're buying. You don't know no more. They look just like the real thing. Trust your gut and get you a relationship with God, because in certain situations, you're going to have to call on God. You ain't got to wait till you quit to go to God. You need God to help you quit. He ain't judging you. You that same baby, innocent baby that came out your mama's womb. The day you came out, that love God had for you, it's the same love. So you don't have to get yourself together in order for God to love you and for God to bless you and give you grace and favor and mercy. You don't have to do anything for God to love you. That's the beautiful thing about it. You ain't got to hide from God. If you popping perks, you better be talking to God, because that's the only thing that's going to guide you the way you need to go to get your life back. But I know it is possible to get your life back and be back stable. It's possible. So I'm going to keep playing this 911 call. But y'all know this right here, I'm sensitive about this type of stuff right here. I am.
In the school this morning, put a blanket over him, and I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
She ain't know no better.
You said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry. Are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
yes.
a defibrillator available, send
I
someone
need
to
to tell
get it
y'all
now
something.
and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
First of all, this is entirely too much time going by for that operator to not be telling her to put him on the floor, on the flat surface, and start doing CPR. If this ever happens and you feel like you're in a situation where you're seeing somebody who you know pop perks, or any other thing that's an opioid. If you know somebody that's doing that and they sleep and they won't wake up and it's not unusual, immediately lay them flat on the floor and start doing CPR. This is entirely too much time on the phone for me without her saying CPR. And who has a defibrillator? She don't even, but I'm going to let that go. And we're going to keep going.
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I don't know about y'all, but anybody keep defibrillators in their house when they're not living with a heart patient? Help me understand that. And this ain't no, smoke on the girl. I don't got no problem with this girl. I feel sorry for her. Just like SNL said, poor baby, she didn't know what to do. She didn't. But I'm just like kind of taken back by the 911 caller asking for the defibrillator. That kind of, I don't know.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
She should be telling her how to do CPR.
34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
There's too much time going by. Let me tell y'all a little bit of reasons why I say it's too much time going by. When there's no oxygen going to the brain, then even if you survive, you could suffer brain damage. So you want to get oxygen flowing immediately. You want to move that heart immediately. And if you can't, if it's a situation where somebody sleeping, you can't wake them up, take your fist and do like this on their chest. And if that don't wake them up, you need to be doing CPR. Period. Now, SNL said you got the Narcan, but the people with you will let you OD before you're trying to use it on you. And that's true too. Pay attention to the people who you're around. Pay attention to the people who you're around because you don't want anything like that to happen to you when you're in a situation with somebody who won't be absolutely broken into pieces if you don't make it. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you are in that state, like I'm gonna say Rich Homie Quan for instance, okay? Rich Homie Quan, before he passed away, he went into a state, an OD state where he was still alive, but his breath was getting lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. You understand? His respiratory system was getting too high. That's the truth of it. Because it was going slower and slower and slower, right? So when you're in a situation like that, you definitely want to be around people who want to pray around you, who going to call out. I remember, I'll never forget it, y'all. I was calling out for God, like, God, please, don't let this be this. You understand? Please, God. And when I started doing CPR and the CPR didn't work immediately, it broke me down, bro. But I couldn't stop. I had to keep going. You understand? And I thank God I wasn't the only one in the room. Because while I'm trying to lose it, well, not trying to lose it, but I'm losing it. I'm losing it, but I got to do CPR. And I'm praying and I'm doing CPR and I'm praying and I'm crying and I'm screaming and I'm praying. But you gotta do more than pray and cry. You gotta do actions. So I'm not speaking on this. Y'all know what I tell y'all all the time. I'm not gonna tell y'all something that I don't know. Only reason why I'm speaking on this is because I was in a situation where I had to do that and I saved somebody's life. Not me by myself, God and the person who was with me. Our prayers together. And like I said, that homegirl that I went to school with from long ago, we're not cool no more. But she's alive and well, and she's doing great in her life. That was the last time that ever would happen to her. But in that moment, when she was not responding, I was losing my mind. But I knew a couple of things, like, at first I was doing the CPR wrong. I was going 1, 2, and then I don't know, it was like something just popped in my mind. I don't know if y'all remember when Pop Smoke got unalived. You seen the gurney going to the EMS, and you seen the man doing CPR on him while the gurney was going through to EMS. So when I was doing it like this and it wasn't working, that picture just came in my mind like boom. And I realized that I got to go 1, 2. I got to pump it faster. I was going too slow. And so when I sped it up and I started doing it faster, they took a deep breath. When I started doing it faster, I swear it felt like their soul went back in their body through their nose. Their nose was shaking when they took that deep breath. And the reason why it bothered me so much with my homegirl from middle school is because we gave her Narcan, but it didn't work. Then we had to bring her to the floor and pump, and it wasn't working at first. And then when that picture in my mind popped in my mind of Pop Smoke and the man who had him on the gurney and he was doing it fast, I just closed my eyes and I just started doing that. And literally, before I got through the first 8 count, I saw a deep breath, like almost like her soul went in her body through her nose. I'm not lying to you. And I just like, oh my God, I just broke down like, ooh. But guess what? How powerful that stuff is. Guess what? When that happened and she came back, I had to do it again. She started going back out. And I had to do CPR again. She came back. And by that second time, EMS was coming through the door. So I'm not going to tell y'all nothing that I don't know. And that was my homegirl from middle school, so I was young. That was really hard, but it was also a wake-up call. So when things like this happen, it's not for no reason. And it's not no coincidence that the person who posted this got a picture of activists or act, as you will. I don't want no YouTube problems. But that's on his intro of his video. So he know about what's going on with Rich Homie. You know what I'm saying? You know about it. But let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going.
Who's Drake?
He's not here.
I'm gonna bring it back without interrupting it. I'm not gonna interrupt you.
Feel like
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat. or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry. Are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yes, beloved Muse.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's your?
He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating or anything.
Man, so I'm just over here getting a little workout in at the park, man, and I heard that damn voicemail, man, or not voicemail, I'm sorry, that damn 911 call. I heard that damn 911 call and heartbreaking, bro, gut-wrenching. I feel sorry for Rich Homie Quan's family, his girl for having to find him like that, his 4-5 kids he got. And you know, it was crazy because I was thinking, right? I was like, what if he was foaming at the mouth or some shit? I don't know why I thought that, because I'm thinking like overdose. I'm thinking, what could it be? Fentanyl, or what could it be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And I don't know if I'm heard right, but I've heard like niggas when they OD, like they be foaming at the mouth, and I'm thinking like, yo, fuck them drugs, nigga. Fuck them pills. Fuck that shit, bro. If you gonna smoke.
I ain't see this part. Come on.
At this point, man, you can't trust nothing, bro.
Come on.
A nigga tried to sell me a pill the other day in Atlanta.
Oh.
Man, I got the pills for $5. I ain't even want one. He just offered it. I instantly
That's
was like,
what happened. That's what happened.
Nigga, like,
That's what happens, though. That's what happens. When you stop, they all of a sudden become free. That's how you know. That's how you know. When you stop, they just become, they everywhere. When you stop, don't fall for that.
Good. Like, nigga,
That's
it's amazing that niggas is still
That's right.
buying this shit, man. This shit, how many more people? DMX, Michael K. Williams, even like a Lil Peep. How many people, bro? People that a homie of mine, like people that's not even famous. I know everybody out there knows somebody that OD, bro, off the fake shit, or just period, bro. But you know, nowadays it's more prevalent because it's the fake shit. You know what I mean? It's a damn shame, bro.
Now, y'all, I got to say this. That's crazy. I ain't see this part. I just picked the video because y'all know all of the videos. It's a lot of videos with the 911 call, and I just picked the video. And I'm so glad that I picked this video because he's self-reflecting. And I did not know this, y'all. But remember, in the beginning of the video, I pointed out the promethazine, the act. I pointed it out, and I see that he is looking at this like, man, forget that. That is so amazing to me. God is so good. I did not see this part, but I'm gonna watch it now. That's what I'm talking about, bro. He's speaking facts. He ain't said nothing wrong yet.
That shit was heartbreaking, my dog. Like for me to hear her, she didn't even know what a defibrillator is.
She didn't
And
know
I
what
kind
to
of
do.
halfway don't know, but when I heard it, I'm like, hold on. That's the thing to bring them
clear.
back to life.
That's what
so
that
I'm
is.
not mad at her for not
Clear.
having one or not knowing, because who got one of those just laying around?
Right.
But I think the operator was just saying,
Y'all
like,
hit the
she
like
didn't know
button.
if it,
Put the
maybe
ones
he
in the
had
chat.
seizures, maybe it's a condition, or maybe he this be happening, so she may just have one around. Or
put the doves in the chat for Rich Homie Quan. Is it a
man,
dove
R.I.P.
emoji?
Rich Homie Quan, bro. That shit is sad as fuck. He was there all night. All night, bro.
All night he was.
Posted up all night, bro.
Yep. All night.
And she done put a blanket on him. She didn't even know he was passed away. It's a fucking shame, bro. She's like, he never came to bed. Like,
that's when you should have did something. He mad about
would
that.
have lost, bro. And I was just telling the homie.
I think that he biting his tongue because it's so fresh. You don't want to go through and dissect what people shoulda, coulda, woulda did because it's so fresh and because she didn't know. She didn't know. So you don't want her to feel like, judged or anything. But because this is so prevalent, I can't not say certain things. Even though I don't want her to feel for the rest of her life like she should have did something. And I know it's going to be idiots out there that's going to say all these things to her after they hear this call. So I'm going to be gentle because I understand not knowing. But also, I want people to know, so I got to call it out. If they don't come to bed and you know they a papa and you know they like act, and you know they like bars, you understand? Then don't let them just not come to bed. Don't let that happen. And I know she got him a blanket because when she touched him, he probably was cold. And I guarantee you, he probably was stiff when that lady tried to tell her to bring him to the floor. Man.
Today, shout out to my nigga Aaron. I was just telling my nigga Aaron today, like, because he didn't know until I told him. He's like, what? I'm like, he's like, who? I'm like, nigga, the rapper, nigga, Rich Homie Quan. He's like, no. I'm like, bro, yes, the rapper, nigga, like the only Rich Homie Quan.
Put the doves in the chat, y'all.
I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, nigga, it was like some OD shit they said. Like, he's like, what? I'm like, yes, bro. That man OD. And I see people talking about, I got a few people that's already like, does it have something to do with the white? Now, I will say the timing of that shit is crazy, but wasn't the timing of Lil Key passing away right when they caught the Rico? I think you can't, that's God's plan, man. People, and I understand a lot of y'all's conspiracies, but I can't just jump to that out of respect of just, come on, bro. Now we hit a call and look at that. I mean, people could sell you some fucked up shit, but I think he just took a bad shot or whatever he appealed or whatever it was. A lean, a foe or whatever the fuck. Because nowadays niggas cutting everything. But R.I.P. Rich Homie. I'm about to get back to this workout. See the beautiful backdrop I got right here. You feel me? Palm trees and such, man. Y'all stay blessed and stay off them motherfucking drugs, man. Stay off them motherfucking drugs, bro. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. Shit don't make no fucking sense.
Don't make no sense. And I'm glad that he reflected
Alrighty,
on that.
guys, so
I'm glad that he reflected on that. I really am. Do y'all want to wait? We late. Meet me on the other live. I gotta start the other live. I love y'all. We got a lot of things to talk about. I'll tell y'all over there because we still talking about Rich Homie tomorrow too. It's some videos and some interviews I want us to look at. Meet me in the other live.